Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hi, I am T Ray, and this is Trash Talk with T Ray. This is a show where we discuss celebrity news, viral headlines, and anything else that I find that I want to discuss. Hello, how are you? I know I was supposed to be here early this week. My bad that I wasn't. I'm doing my best to grow online, and it's a lot because you got all these profiles and dot. So here we are. The song you just heard is called It's Over. Okay, it is. Let me get a little bit closer. There we go. It's off of my debut album, and it's streaming everywhere, so the links are below. Click it, add it to your playlist. Also, you can sign up for my newsletter. It's free. Go to traysings.com, sign up, and you can buy you some merch. You can get a poster, you can get a t-shirt. I didn't wear it today because I wanted to see something different in the thing. So I'm working on creating some more t-shirts to give me the variety that I want. But yeah, so all of the support, whenever you make a purchase, it helps to grow the platform and for me to make better music and videos and all that stuff. So anyway, in this episode of Trash Talk with T Ray, we are going to discuss T.I. and Tiny, Prince Harry and the Brady Royals, Joe Budden and Joe Budden, Ellen and her exit the stage right. And we also gonna discuss my baby, Cher. If I could turn back time. Ooh, I love Cher. So anyway, first up, T.I. and Tiny, they catching hell. Like every time we blink, it's a new story, new allegation, new female coming out, new woman coming out. Recently the LAPD announced that they are starting an investigation of more alleged sexual allegations. Now, this was a spokesperson from the LAPD that came out with this information. And apparently the woman in this particular case said that all of what happened with her took place in 2005. So there was alleged abuse, drugging, and assault. Okay, now it's 2021, so that was 16 years ago. T.I. and Tiny said they have not been contacted, didn't hear nothing from the police, and they are denying the allegations. I'm honestly, I don't know what to believe. I will say this, because I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. My elders in my family always told me where there's smoke, there's fire. Something happened. We just don't know the extent of what the something is. Because at the same time, in my mind, I'm like, why does T.I. and Tiny have to go through all of this just to get sex? They're T.I. and Tiny. But I'm not going to sit here and say, that these women are lying. I don't know who's telling the truth and I don't know who's lying, but I know where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm going to leave it at that. Speaking of fire, them Royals said, we don't want no smoke, no nothing, Nathan, with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They celebrated their 3rd year wedding anniversary, and the Royals didn't say a thing. No post, no happy anniversary, no nothing. Now, mind you, they posted about other stuff, okay? Prince William is celebrating his 10-year anniversary. That was acknowledged. So, yeah, them Royals are done. And if I was Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, disappointed, bothered, yes, but mad, no. Live your life, be great, raise your family in a good, healthy environment, and move forward. And that's really all you can do. That's it. And speaking of moving forward, Joe Budden, Rory, Mal, and Olivia Dope have had to find a way to move forward. Now let me roll this back just in case y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Joe Budden is a rapper and a celebrity who has a podcast, a very popular podcast called the Joe Budden Podcast. And he used to have co-hosts Rory and Mal on there. But recently, on air in front of all the public, he told them they wasn't doing shit, they ain't about shit, ain't never gonna be shit, and you're fired. So he dismissed them, and they coming out explaining their side or whatever, which I haven't delved into. I might one of these days, but my whole opinion on that was I feel like there's a way to do everything, and in business you still want to be professional because you're doing business and you're attached to these other brands and the advertisers and sponsors or whatever, and a lot of them don't want to be attached to drama. They just don't. So you should do your best to be professional. And granted, I'm not perfect, ain't nobody perfect, so sometimes you lose your cool, and I get it, but you got to do your best to be professional, and I just don't think that was the most professional way to handle that. But Olivia Dope, who used to have a podcast with Joe Budden, it was him and 3 other women, including her, she came out and accused him of sexual harassment, allegedly. And, she detailed how he would say certain things. And then one episode, he gave her a hug and was winding his hips up against her. And it seems like Olivia Dope was going along to get along and didn't say anything at the time. But luckily, she was able to get out the situation, and now she's speaking up. And Joe Budden did apologize. And hold on, I'm going to read to y'all what was said. Yes, I got on shorts with neon green and wet, okay? And wet. So yeah, and I knew he was gonna apologize because, like I said, he's attached to a lot of brands and he's got these deals, and he just couldn't afford not to. Because like I said, when you get to that level of making money, you have to, have your checks and balances. You can't be out here just saying whatever, however, whenever. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, you want to, but you shouldn't if you want to keep that bag coming in. So give me a second. I'm pulling it up. I thought I already had it saved. My bad, shouting. I thought I was already together. Here we go. Okay. Let me pull it up so I can read it. Now, this is from Joe Budden. I'm just reading it, okay? In quotes. I apologize sincerely to Olivia, her former co-host, our staff, and the public. In an effort to not further any trauma, the episode will be removed from all platforms. We support all women's rights to feel comfortable and protected in the workplace. We fell short of that in this instance, the media personality added. We support Olivia in her quest to heal, applaud her for finding the strength to share her experience, and wish her the best in all her future endeavors. That was a part of it. So, he did apologize, and we'll, see what happens moving forward. And also moving forward for him, I hope that he finds a way to consider how he's treating people, or to consider the perception of his behavior in the eyes of other people. Because you could think that you are doing X, Y, and Z, but to the person on the receiving end of it, it could be something totally different. I'm just saying. And speaking of something different, if this story is true, Kimora is a different type of beast. I had to make sure I had no lipstick on my teeth. She's a different kind of beast. Now, mind you, all these stories, the LAPD story about T.I. guy from CBS News, and the rest of this has come from Love B. Scott. Russell Simmons is suing Kimora, his ex-wife, over some stock. Now, allegedly, her new husband, Tim Lesnar, whatever, they used Russell's shares of the energy drink stock to pay for Leisner's attorney fees. Now, these were in court documents, and this is all alleged, okay? Kimora and Tim invested tens of millions of dollars in the company. And then apparently they conspired with each other, aided and abetted each other, and together engaged in fraud by causing an unlawful conversion, and fraudulent transfer of the shares without Russell Simmons' consent. I'm gonna stop right there. You got to be a cold-hearted snake. Look into my eyes. You got to be cold-hearted to do some shit like that. What level of pissed off do you have to be to say, let me get this nigga, I'm going to take tens of millions? Now, Russell better than me because I would have pulled up. One thing that I don't play about is my money. Now, I ain't nowhere near that level of wealthy yet. Please don't play with my money, though. Just don't do that. Wouldn't be good. Just will not be good. So I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. Dang, savage. Anyway, real quick before I go to the next story, please join me on my musical journey. All of the links are below. All of my social media stuff is below. Please follow me, share it, all that stuff. Okay? I appreciate it. Now, I moseyed on over to Entertainment Tonight on their site. And Ellen DeGeneres, who I've enjoyed watching Ellen on TV. I'm not going to lie. But apparently behind the scenes is what the problem is. Allegedly, she was accused of having or creating a hostile work environment and accused of being a racist. And you know, her show was on hiatus for a while. Now it's back. But she said this is the last hurrah. She ain't got time for the foolery. And Oprah has been supporting her. So, that's that with Ellen. I don't know if we ever going to get the details of what happened or whatever. But, yeah. And lastly, okay? Oh, real quick. Rest well. Sleep well to the legend Paul Mooney. He passed away yesterday of a heart attack. Very sad. I love Paul Mooney. Every time I watch his stand-ups, I learn something very informative, very funny, very truthful and bold and raw, and told it like it was, and used his gift, in my opinion, to the fullest extent. So sad, but you know, you're born and you die. So he handled the dash between his birthday and the day he passed on. I think he handled that well. So condolences to the family, and he was truly be missed. Lastly, Cher. If y'all don't know, I loves me some Cher, okay? I do. Cher, for one, she is just talented. She is beautiful. She seems to be, you know, fun and cool to hang around with. Obviously, I never met her. I was close to meeting her one time. I worked at Express. And baby, Cher got so much money, she shut the mall down just to come and Express and buy a whole bunch of jeans. So yeah, I remember that. It happened when I was in undergrad at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. So yeah, I was in the store that day. I didn't get a chance to meet her, but I did, like, I had to run back and get jeans and all of that while she was shopping. So shout out to Cher. But she is working on a biopic, and I am so happy. I really am. She deserves it. But the Cher story, who don't want to know about Cher? Now, she's working with Universal Pictures, and Eric Roth is going to be writing, and we know him from, you know, writing Benjamin Button, Forrest Gump, A Star is Born. So I am excited because I love all of those, and I love Cher. So that's that. So that is going to wrap up today's episode of Trash Talk with T. Ray. Now, as y'all know, I also have a podcast called Mellow Love Pod. It's a show where we discuss all things melanin and love because we need more black love, and I got the cure. I need you to click the link below, stream it wherever you listen to your podcasts. Let me know what you think about it. Share it, comment, all that stuff. And if you like this video, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, and let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next episode. Y'all have a good one. Bye.